Welcome back. Like I told you, we need to keep and get abreasted with technological developments. We have a lot to do as far as physics is concerned and teaching of physics technologically. This time we want to talk about the fundamental and derived units and then move it down to fundamental quantities. And when we talk about fundamental units, we look at fundamental units in terms of a globally and acceptable standard in the study of physics. These global and acceptable standards will take in cognizance the meter, which is the unit of length. We'll look at the mass, which is the unit of kilogram. We'll look at time, which is the unit of second. We look at the Kelvin, which is the unit of temperature. We look at the Weber. We want to look at it in terms of a necessity as far as the study of physics is concerned. What we mean here is this: we cannot handle physics without the basis. And the basis we just talked about is the fundamental. The fundamental thing there is the most necessary thing when it comes to the study of physics, because most times we ask some of our senior secondary students, what's the unit of time? And they can't give it to us. So when we talk about the fundamental units, we look at it in the regard of those things that are very, very imperative when it comes to the study of physics, because you can't talk about the length. Assuming you want to measure a ruler, and we want to measure a ruler, and you can't give a concise unit of a ruler. Does it make any meaning? No, of course it doesn't make any meaning. So there's the need for us to understand the units of each of this. The unit of this, the unit of that, the unit of that. That from the basic. Then we shall quickly look at derived units. You want to make a juice, probably a lemonade from lemon. The lemon is very necessary, which is the fundamental unit. The lemonade gotten from the lemon is the derived unit, meaning that lemonades are made from lemon. Grapefruits are made from grape. So the basic thing there, that is the fundamental unit there, is the grape and the lemon. But the derived unit here we're looking at is the lemonade and the grapefruit juice. We've been able to differentiate between the fundamental unit and the derived unit. The derived unit is gotten from the fundamental unit. That means that without the fundamental unit, the derived unit cannot exist. So the derived unit is looked at from is just like the child is the derived unit, while the parent is the fundamental unit. You get that? So we have looked at it that the fundamental unit is very important in the study of physics. The derived unit is important, but the derived unit cannot exist without the fundamental unit. Now, we've given ourselves examples of the fundamental units. The length, the unit of length is the meter. That is, the meter is gotten from the length. The unit of the length is the meter. The unit of time is the second. The unit of the mass is the kilogram. You get that? The unit of the luminous intensity is the candela, and so on and so forth. These are the basic units. When you look at the derived units, for example, we have velocity. Velocity is a child to the fundamental unit. Velocity, the unit of velocity is meter per second. We'll look at it in terms of acceleration. Acceleration, the unit of acceleration is meter per second squared. We'll look at it in terms of power. The unit of power is the joule. The unit of energy is the joule, and so on and so forth. We need to get down When I said technological focus, I mean my focus is on technology. Now, we have talked much on the theoretical aspects. We want to get down to the technological aspect of teaching physics. I took my time out to do a lot of explanation here because this is the much I will do a lot of talking. The rest we're going to go into serious business, and the serious business, I bet you, is on the mathematical aspect of physics. Not just the mathematical aspect of physics. We want to do something more practical that will make us understand what we really need to know about physics. We need to make it more interesting. I can assure you that our next edition will be so juicy that you'll begin to understand what you need to know better in physics. Don't forget to tune in on Technological Focus on Physics, and then you'll get all you need. Thank you, and God bless.